Thank you, Great Spirit. Aho Shinowana. Thank you, brothers and sisters. Aho Shinowana. Happy Sunday. Sunson Day. Aho. Walking Crow for the Transformational Sacred Drum Medicine, welcoming you to the first day of the week. A lot of people think that Monday is first day of the week, but Sunday is the first day of the week. Sun, direction of the east, direction of manifestation, direction of the born and the unborn, direction of fire, fuego, the sun, direction of springtime manifestation, the polar opposite of direction of the west, direction of the woman, direction of the moon, emotion, Emocean. Thanks for coming up to see me, and thank you for listening and singing along with the drumming and drumming along if that's what you're doing, or rattling or banging on your chest or your table or whatever. Thank you. I am honored, and I'm always honored to be able to speak to you. And today, I want to speak to something because there's a lot of things that are happening in the spiritual world. And there's a lot of people who are well-meaning people, and you know what they say, the road to hell is filled with, good intentions. And there's a lot of good intentioned people out there who aren't doing the work that they said that they say they do. And I know they're not, because I see you. Doing the work is tough. Doing the work is hard. Thinking about doing the work is not doing the work. Thinking about it, trying to, I should, I could, if I would. None of those things are doing the work. That's the thinking. That takes place up here. The doing the work of the emotional body takes place in the emotional body, in the place of root chakra, earth, in the place of second chakra, water, emotion, your connection to others and connection to self, in the place of the fire, the fuego, I can, I will, I do, I am, your place of esteem, aho, in the place of the heart, air, lungs, I love, I'm loved, or I don't have the capacity to love, or I don't have the capacity to be loved. Those emotions and the repair and the work of those things don't take place here. They take place here only in the expression of them through the fifth chakra. Hands, arms, elbows, shoulders, mouth, teeth, gums, nose, ears are all fifth chakra. They're about communicating. They're about expression and how we are expressed too. When you learn to express what it is that you feel that others failed you, or you failed yourself, and when you stop talking to yourself about your failures and how you fail and how you don't do this and how you can't do this, and I've been thinking about that, and I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that. When you stop talking that way, when you stop speaking to the shame as shame, and when you overcome the shame by the doing of the changing of your vibration, your expression of how you do, the shame goes away, and the shame is no longer this is an absolute for me. This is what I know. This is what I share. This is what I do. Walking Crow. I stand in the power of who and what I am. I stand in the power of who and what I can. I stand in the power of who and what I do. I'm not embarrassed by anything. And I don't care who likes what I have to say or who doesn't. But I'm going to tell you this, and I started talking about the spiritual people who talk a big game about how they're doing the work, and it's obvious that they're not. Because when you're doing the work, you don't have to defend yourself about the work that you say you've done. That is key red flag for me. As soon as you start defending yourself and you send me private message of paragraphs of all that stuff, you're in defiance and defense of yourself, and you defy yourself by doing that. You do yourself no good. Thank you, spirits, thank you. You do yourself no good by lying to yourself, by telling yourself untruth. Because it's easy to hear that. It's easy My heart's saying speak it. It's easy to convince yourself of what you convince yourself and allow that to roll around on the squeaky wheel with the mouse. But when you come out of here and come through here and you come into your heart space and you come into your fire and you start building self-esteem and self-worth and your place in this world, not on this world, but in this world, because on this world is the first chakra. And you start coming into your water and your connection to others and your connection to well-being and your connection to your well-being, of being, you start to change the pattern of speech. You start to change the pattern of thought. You start to change the pattern of being. The pattern of shame stops here. The buck stops here. There's somebody who's very near and dear to me, and we were discussing these things, and I gave her a drum, and it happens to be a deer skin drum. It's a buck hide drum. And what I expressed to her is the buck stops here. The buck stops here because the deer is fearless. The deer is brave. The deer knows and overcame its fear to go see God, to go see Great Spirit. The deer is fearless. Are you willing to be fearless for yourself? I hear people all the time being fearless about defending other people because they don't know how to they don't know how to defend themselves in a good way because they're defenseless. They're too busy living in their shame and their hurt and their wound, and they can't and I won't and I don't and I won't, don't know if I ever could because I was told I wasn't good enough. I was told I wasn't loved enough. I was told this. I was told that. What are your reasons? What are the four winds that can knock you down as a tree? I am the tree that stands in my root. I am the tree that stands in my fruit. I am still standing after a lifetime, the first half of my duality of lifetimes, the first 52 years, I am still standing. I've lost branches. I've lost leaves. I've lost many things, but I am still here. The I am is still present. I have become a tree that is selfless and not selfish. I give of myself willingly because I have the tools and I have the fruit to give to the world, to give to you. And if you want that, and if you want to stop checking out from yourself and checking into yourself, you can have that too. Stop defending yourself. I see you. Especially those of you who are on social media constantly, and I see your memes and your posts about other people and what they're doing and blah blah blah. And that's because you're playing a game of avoidance. You think you're Muhammad Ali and you're floating like a butterfly and stinging like a bee. Eventually, you get popped, and that you're getting popped now. I see you, and you can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me when you send me 6 or 7 paragraphs of bullshit. And I'm going to call you on it. You can't fool the fooler. And if you want to take me to task on that, why don't you call me instead of messaging me? Call me. Let's do a video conference, and I'll start to unravel that sweater for you to help you out at no cost. I won't even charge you for that. But you have to know that you are seen, and those who are worth their salt in this arena of social media, in the world, who are healers, those who are doers, those who are beers, those who don't live in their shame and live in their shine. We live in our shine. We see you and we know what that's like because we've been there and we've done that. And it's no fun. Being awakened isn't woo-woo and all is good and the fairies and smoking the pot. No, that's not being awake. Being awakened, being in your awareness, is doing hard, heavy lifting work, the shadow work that you're afraid to do, that you avoided for a lifetime. Stop avoiding yourself. Say yes to you. Start saying no to the no's. And start saying yes to the rest of your life, the rest of your being, the rest of your willingness. And if you don't know how to do that, reach out to me. Reach out to me, Walking Crow, at Anthony@sacreddrummedicine.com. Go to my website and check my website out. Go to my Facebook site. Go to my Instagram site. give me a call, 818-442-1717, and find out how you can live in your truth. You can face yourself in the mirror and understand why you do the things you do, why you are the way you are, why you look the way you look. Aho. 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 It's a beautiful Sunday, you know, and I'm gonna drum. I just got back from Sedona yesterday, right before noon, and what a wonderful, marvelous time. I want to thank my hosts, Wendy and Jerry and Grace. I stayed with them for the week. My friend Spring in the village of Oak Creek, I did a house clearing for her, and she allowed me to stay in her home so I could rest. I want to thank my friend Anaya and her place, a business that just opened. She sells CBD, and it's a healing center in Cottonwood. And I want to thank even my friends who I wasn't able to see, Roberto Brazy, you know, and all the rest. And I could start going down the list with their names, but it's not necessary. I want to thank my love, Linda, who holds space for me. You know, I know she does because I know she cares, and she nurtures my nature, and I nurture my nature, and I get to nurture her nature. So thank you, and thank you to everybody out there who supports me and loves me through all of this, because you know I'm the real deal. You don't know you know that I don't fuck about. I don't. So I'm not telling you things to hurt your feelings. I'm telling you things to spark your feelings, to ignite your feelings, because the world is full of zombies. The world is full of emotional cripples. I call them zombies, and you know who they are. And if you know who they are, they're mirroring you. Aho. Just like they mirror me, or how I used to be. I know what that looks like very clearly. Aho. So, oishino. Oishino. Oishino is the spirit language that asks you, are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? And I say the answer to that is oishino. 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 I am ready. I am ready. I am ready. Walking Crow is ready, and he's always ready. Oh, is it easy? No. But I'm willing to go from the darkness to the light. I'm willing to be alchemy, which is symbolic of crow. I'm willing to shapeshift and go from darkness to light. And if I have to step into the darkness again for something that I missed, I will do that openly and willingly and ask for the help that I need. Oh, I hope. So also I want to thank Cheryl Gentry in Anthem, Arizona, who gave me a magnificent massage healing. And boy, she helped me a bunch, because my body was just fatigued and exhausted by Tuesday when I saw her. I was just really a mess. And you know, sometimes that happens. You know, the what's happening in the world, the universe takes toll on us, and sometimes we just have to let go and be healed by those around us. I hope it's okay to be healed by those around us. I hope not all the healing is done by ourselves. Anyways, so I want to sing a song for you. I want to sing. Oh my gosh. I don't know what it's called right now, but I'll repeat it. I'll give you the title after I'm done. Okay? But I'm going to get drumming, and we'll go from there. Great Spirit. Aho Shinawana. Hey, thank you, brothers and sisters. No nena wena she. No nena wena she. No nena wena she. No nena wena she. When I say something, I say it in fours, especially in song. I sing the lyric 4 times in honor of the 4 directions, in honor of the 4 tribes, in honor of the 4 medicines, in honor of the 4 animals, in honor of the 4 directions. Aho, and the power that they hold within me. Aho. No nena wena she asks you, when will you wake up? 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 Truly, truly, truly. Oa e, oa e, oa e, oa e. That's right. I have a lot to say today. I am going to have a lot to say in the upcoming weeks. I'm going to be traveling a lot. The week after next, this coming week coming up, this 14th, I'll be in Northern California in the Bay Area. And then I'll be back in Los Angeles making drums. And I have an event on the 28th and 29th. I believe that's a Saturday and Sunday at Love Long Beach. I'll be there with Jennifer Savino. She'll be selling her beautiful jewelry and her hemp collars that she makes for dogs. They have crystals in them. They're healing collars for dogs. And I will be vending my drums. I will be vending my word. I will be reaching out to people and saying hello and answering any questions that they have, excuse me. You know, stop by, come down to Love Long Beach and say hello. Say hello to Jennifer and I. Say hello to me. You know, if you haven't met me, it's a good opportunity to do that. On the 1st through the 3rd, I will be up in northern Arizona on the Four Corners. I will be at the National Navajo Museum for the Gathering of Healers. Come. It's a $30 event for 3 days. All you have to do is pay for your hotel, and if you log on to booking.com, you can get a hotel room for for 3 days, 4 days for like $300. I did. So it's a good value, it's a good savings, and the medicines that will be presented that weekend are going to be amazing. So it's Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. But wow, what an amazing event that's going to be in northern Arizona. Look on my Facebook page for that. I'll be posting that, or do a Google for the Gathering of Healers, and I look forward to seeing you all those places. And if you're in the Bay Area and you know me and you know of me and you've always wanted to meet me, I don't mind being taken to lunch or for a coffee. Sometimes you just need a couple of an hour or so to have somebody listen, and I'm that person who is willing to listen. Oyato, oyato, oyato. Listen to the still small voice. That's what that song asks us. It asks us to listen to the still small voice of the wind that speaks to us, of the way she whispers through the trees, the way she whispers to our heart. But it also asks us to listen to one another, the gentleness of one another, the tears and the crying that people do when they need help, and I'm willing to listen. So if you're willing to buy me a sandwich or a cup of coffee or a tea or something, reach out to me in San Francisco. I'll be staying up there, and that's all about that. So I'm gonna sing us out with O Oyato, O Oyato, O Oyato. Listen to the still small voice that is within your heart, that is within your nature, the nature that you nurture, that is within your soul of who you are and who you have always been. Aho, aho. Just got brought to tears. Aho. Anyways, here we go. Listen. Listen to her still small voice. Listen to your still small voice as it whispers through the trees, as it whispers through the limbs of your body, the limbs of your soul. Wow, the dark corners of your soul, the beautiful light corners of your soul. Listen, listen, listen. Walking Crow for the Transformational Sacred Drum Medicine, asking everybody to have a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Sunday. O oyato, o oyato, aho shinawana honata, aho shinawana.